So it's mail time. I wanted to go over some things that I got in the mail in the last week, some of which are the result of me selling a few cards that I got in a Ravnica Allegiance bundle. I guess that was a couple weeks ago now? That sounds about right. So, and I also, every time I go to the Walmart, instead of buying a scratch-off ticket, which they don't sell at the Walmart up here where I live in New Jersey, maybe they do down south. I can imagine they might. Instead of getting those, I just buy a booster pack. To me, it's like a scratch-off ticket, which I never play anyway. So we'll open this up last, and we will go over these recent purchases. So this one is, let's see here. Whoop, don't want to get, see, you got to be careful. You don't want to get your addresses. That's why I suppose people will use the Sharpie to X out the addresses. I'm assuming it's because I guess people would try to track down where the YouTube person lives and do what exactly? I don't know. It's all kind of creepy to me, but I just do what I see other people doing. I guess I'm a lemming like that. So, would you believe that somebody sent me this Ugin after I sent them $50? That's like a Dave Attell joke. I always have to give credit to Dave when warranted. But I think this is a great card. I don't know if I would ever play it, but it's just, to me, it's a cool looking card. It is way better. Leave a note in the comments if you think that it's way better than the War of the Spark Mythic Edition or whatever the hell it is, Ugin Spirit Dragon. This to me just looks better. Believe me, I'd love to get a foil, don't get me wrong, but I just think that this version of it is absolutely the best one. So I was able to get it for a decent amount. I mean, $50. To me, that's a fair price. TCG player. I can't stress TCG over eBay enough. So, all right. So that's one that we got. Sorry, the sun's very bright over there. And let's see, next one. You can see these are from TCG player. Okay, and these are, well, you'll see. You'll see. I'm going to spoil. It's not like it's a surprise. I mean, you know, what the hell do you guys care? All right. Is that it? Okay, just the receipts. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so the Elder Spell. I have most of the War of the Spark cards that I want. I primarily play black, red, and green, and this was the one card from black that I didn't pull from a pack or whatever, and I just wanted to have one. And yes, it is useful to play in the deck and a sideboard, so I am glad I picked it up. These cards, like I said, I like to play black. I've been playing this guy in Arena a lot, and I just wanted to get a 4 of. And they're not expensive, which is wonderful. They're really a couple bucks each, and it's a mythic. And they are just excellent, and you can get them out cheap enough, 4 or 3, usually 3. And it's just something nice to add to the collection. Put it in the binder. And the Modern Horizon cards from the booster box that I didn't pull, but which I would want and now have. Force of Vigor, because I like to play green, I can see using this in a vintage deck. Just slip one in, and boom, takes care of a couple of moxes. And this was actually played against me at a pre-release tournament for Modern Horizons, and it destroyed me. I loathed playing blue, but I had to play blue because that was the best cards that I pulled from the packs, and this thing just cut right through me. And I love the fact that it can decimate blue and white, which are my 2 least favorite colors, so happy to add one of those to the collection. And I really, really am a fan of Modern Horizons. You can tell from the booster box. I actually put a bunch of those cards up on eBay, and then I took them all down. I wanted to keep them. It's just, that's how special that box was to me, and just how fun it was to open, so maybe I just wanted it as a memento. So I am keeping those cards. But the cards that I sold recently were from the video that I shot, like I said, a couple weeks ago, a Ravnica Allegiance bundle. I pulled 4 Shocklands. And I don't know all their names off the top of my head, but I do know that I sold the, I think it's a Polluted Delta. Is that what it's called? I forget. I honestly forget what they're called. But the blue-green Shockland, and the Hollowed Halls, I think it is, or Hollowed something or other, the blue-white one. So I sold those, and I got about $20 after eBay fees and everything, and they went toward these from Guilds of Ravnica, Overgrown Tomb. these, I have 4 Bayous upstairs in the safe. Oops, now I know why I crossed everything out. I shouldn't have said that, but whatever. And I do like to play vintage. And these will conceivably go in that vintage deck. I do like the Woodland Cemeteries a little bit better because you don't have to pay 2 life to bring them out, but the fact that these are Swamp Forest would help get the Woodland Cemeteries out. So, and these are the cheapest of the Shocklands from Guilds, and I think that's because one of these is in one of those Challenger decks that came out earlier this year. And so, with more of them in circulation, they're just easier to get. So, yeah, let me see. Do I have 1, 2, and 1? Yeah, 1 more. All right. And it's just nice to have a playset of these. And that's why I think I will buy another bundle. See, I want to buy another bundle to open maybe M20 or M19, but the problem is there's really not much. You probably would have an easier time reselling stuff that you get from the M20 bundle as opposed to the M19. But the Shocklands from both Ravnica Allegiance and Guilds of Ravnica are what, if you get a bunch of them, like I did in that one bundle, you can resell them and make your money back. I think it would be harder to make the money back on an M20 or an M19 box especially. But anyway, so those were my recent purchases. And let's gamble. Let's see what we get. I like doing this. Oh, see, they do have one of those in there. Okay. All right. So what would I like to get? Well, yeah, another Sorin, another Chandra. Just something cool. I don't know. I don't have any expectations. It's just fun. It's the not knowing. It's the what could be, I think, that a lot of people like. So let's see what we get. Let's go to... Okay, so this was pretty cool. I played that in a pre-release, and it got really big, and then somebody like murdered it. So, but editor. These are a pain in the butt to play against in Arena. Great card, great card. Okay, feels like there might be a foil in the back here. Oh, look at that, Temple of Malady. All right, I was wrong about that. Actually, this was my pre-release card, stamped foil that I got at the pre-release tournament. So now I have a regular one. I'll deal with it. But that's just it. I mean, Shocklands from Ravnica Allegiance, great, you can resell them. These are like $1. Are they useful? Will they be used in Standard? Of course they will. But there's no way that they'll ever go for... I can't see them ever going for the $10 to $15 that some of the Shocklands go for. So, but hey, it is what it is. I hope to do more stuff online. I can live record Arena, maybe just play around with that and put some videos up. And some other things I've been thinking of doing. So thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you next time.